All right, thank you and welcome everybody back. This is Lynn's Natsuki coming to you with the next part of Painscreek Killings. We are in the mansion. We are going to be starting off, I believe, on the second floor. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right, here we are. Got my notebook with me. Unnecessary set of open doors with a Juliet balcony. Okay, well, we'll start over here first. That is locked. Do I have a key? Okay, that doesn't work there. Notes for Vivian's tea schedule. Tea time is 3:20 on the dot. Use the flower pattern cup for Mondays. Gold line cups are for guests. Use a half a cup of milk. Always leave sugar on the side. Never interrupt unless she calls for you. M. Okay. Okay, that key doesn't work there. Alright, pool table. Can we see what's on the pool table? A sheet to count scores. Second balcony. The Painscreek Herald, March 3rd, 1993. 20 years later, Painscreek still honors the lives of coal mine workers. Despite shock and pain, it was a tragedy that united everyone. By Jonathan Walker. 20 years ago, 6 members of this village, together with the 13 others from the towns of Hillsdale and Old Creek, perished in one of the coal mine demolition programs. The coal mine belonged to the Roberts Mining Company. Vivian Roberts, who had just married into the Roberts family, started a fundraising event that raised $96,000, contributing $24,000 from her own company. A total of $120,000 was compensated to the 6 families. This is a very small sum compared to what those families lost, and no amount of money can replace their loved ones, Vivian told to the press. What we can do, however, is provide them with whatever help they may need, and for those who have helped financially, the Roberts family thanks you. The words not only comforted those families, continued on page 5. The incident that would forever be remembered by the villagers of Painscreek. All right. I am sorry, Thomas. I must have forgot to check inventory. Apparently, we are missing a case of Da Vinci's. Please don't tell Miss Roberts. Case of Da Vinci. Da Vinci Wine Service. Invoice paid. To the Roberts Estate. 4 cases of Da Vinci Premium Wine and a stainless steel bottle opener for $4,845. Oof. That's locked. That's interesting. Okay, there's another set of stairs. Doesn't work. This security room. Okay, hold on. We had the numbers. Let me go to my notebook here. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Can I type it? No. 025241. Enter. All right. Got a bunch of keys over there. March 18th, 1994, someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5'5", wearing a hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall into the garden. He proceeded to run to the backyard and jump over the back wall. March 25th, 1994, a new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. April 6, 1994, I came across a note by Magdalene Roberts stuck between one of the old logbooks. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28, 1975. It seems the tape was never found. May 28, 1994, we have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed. July 4th, 1994, Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 and brought Andrew home. August 12th, 1994, today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started work at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. November 2nd, 1994. There's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back to home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. She was wearing a black dress, similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening. Can we watch any of the VHSs? That's going to be a negative. I really wish you could. That would be great. Employee information. Bernard Hopkins. Date of birth, November 15th, 1944. Employee address is 31 Silver Lake Boulevard, Painscreek, NL 28115. So we need to jot that down. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Silver. It looks like he's the butler. Derek Taylor. Okay, we already went to his house. It was with his mother. Okay. Let's see. Chauffeur. Wanda Taylor. Housemaid. Andrew Reed. We went to his house at 7 Black Pine. Dorothy Patterson. Okay, so let's get her added in. Oh no. That's fine. I accidentally went to a page that was not connected to my pages here. So we got 40 Black Pine Road, Dorothy Patterson, nanny. Okay, so she's the nanny. I'll put nanny. Still waiting a photo for Mary Martinez. She is located at 10 Town Center Drive. So 10 Town Center Drive. Mary Martinez. And she previously worked at the Moon Cafe. Okay. Oh, and we also wrote it down. Good. So now we got keys. So we got tea room key. Okay, hold on. So we got a tea room key. Trisha. Room key and nanny. We are missing, hold on, so we're missing attic, guest room, and garage. Okay. So then our next question, is this any of the keys? Okay. January 31st, 1996. Dear Charles, I have worked here for more than 20 years and I'm glad that I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me, and she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories. I am sorry that I'm leaving and won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything. Please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Dorothy. Okay, so this must be the nanny room. Read. September 23rd, 1994. I can't believe that Andrew tried to kill himself again. Thank God for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. October 10th, 1994. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. February 13th, 1995. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She's been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I'd called Laura before the fire accident. I feel so sorry for them. Aww. Cute. So does that not open? No, okay. Okay. Looks like another diary. November 20th, 1972. There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she was his cousin. She's very pretty and has very good manners. She's a quick learner too and does whatever she's told to do. She's very eager, asking a lot on what she should do, how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present, how to be perfect at her job. I like her already. March 10th, 1973. The guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sophia as if they've never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back into the house, otherwise someone might have funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. June 20th, 1973. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia's doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I think that Matthew liked her. September 24th, 1973. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel like to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you're with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and then replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at that time, but after the break was over, I decided to make effort to care for her more. Okay. So there was a door down here? No. Was it over there? Yes. So we have a door here. Haha! Dustpan, couch, painting, nothing. Oh, nice desk. Okay. Read. February 17th, 1993. Nielsen and Brown investigation. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Dear Miss Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a proportioned amount to an offshore private account under the name of Jefferson Investments, LLC, every 5th of the month. An exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months. As of now, the total amount embezzled nears $160,000. Sincerely, Roland Brown. There's a bunch of hate mail stored here. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Blank cost me my job, you heartless witch. You don't deserve to live. Okay, so it looks like nothing else. Key with an exquisite design. Vivian Roberts' diary. Friday, April 28th, 1972. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they have both agreed to support us. I don't think that they're doing this solely to gain business benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale for our party. Friday, June 30th, 1972. It is our anniversary today. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise, and I was so happy. I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach. We talked as if we were teenagers in love. I could not remember the last time I felt this carefree. Wednesday, August 9th, 1972. Magnaline is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet, not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. Friday, October 13th, 1972. Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that'll happen, so be it. I'd rather lose his support than to make deals with people with no integrity. Okay. So we need an item for the clock. Okay. Okay. That was the tea room. Three for three. This must be Trisha's room. Okay. So, in Trisha's room, so we need item for clock in tea room, and then we have nightstand, key, Trisha's room. Okay. We'll go just kind of circle around here. Can't get in there. Okay, those don't open. There's a note there. Trisha requested that all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. Okay. Except for apparently her diary. November 13th, 1988. Scott's a strange kid, very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. I wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. January 6, 1989. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. August 3rd, 1989. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder. When he's gone for so long, I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. Study room code 44871. So, hold on. Study room code 44871. All right. And that looks like a something. I don't know. It's a box. So we got locked box. Trisha's room. Okay. We'll go ahead and leave that open. Okay. Well, let's continue on down here. Into here. Okay, so there's a door, second floor, right. Door, second floor, mansion, right. Hall. Okay. Now we're going to go down the left hall. You know what I didn't try was the other key. Hold on. Bless me. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes one has to sneeze. Okay, so that still doesn't work there. Okay. Good to always double check it though. Alright, so we just checked that door, so first door, left, hall, need key. Okay. Second door. I forgot to return the servant's room's key in time, so I left the key in the kitchen drawer. Sorry about that. We know what key that is. That is this key. Okay. Interesting room. Okay. TV. Awkward looking bunk beds. I was cleaning Miss Roberts' tea room when I stumbled across a pile of letters full of negative comments addressed to her. Why on earth does she keep those letters? She, more than anybody in this town, doesn't deserve to be attacked by these faceless cowards. These people cannot see the positive impact she has made for this community. It's not her fault that her business deals can't please everyone. M. Okay, so we saw those letters. For some reason we couldn't pick them up, but we did see them. I need to report Scott to Bernard. His suspicious acts are getting out of hand. Today I saw him peeking into Mr. and Mrs. Roberts' room from the window. He's been told many times now not to do this. M. M seems like a busybody. Okay, so I guess that's all that we have in this room right now. I don't think I saw anything on the beds. So just those two letters. Okay. And then this is the third room. What does it say? A key with an exquisite design, usually designed to be used with villas and mansions. Right. We got third door, left, hall, needs key. Okay. Okay, home equipment. Shifts. Bernard, Derek, interestingly enough, Trisha, Bernard, Charles, Vivian. Vivian's locker. Trisha's locker. Derek's locker. Charles' locker. And Bernard's locker, which has a key. Okay. And then that goes downstairs. So this needs a key. Okay, so it's not for the third room. doesn't work there either. Okay. This is a house entrance key. Found it in one of the lockers in the mansion. Okay, so this might be Bernard's, which is 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. So, key found. House? Question mark. Sorry, I sneezed again. Okay, let's take these stairs down. Okay, so this is this area. Can I unlock it with... Ooh. This is a very big room. Okay. I'm a little confused as to why there's still a hat here. The winding key. Okay. Glasses and a diary. Monday, January 2nd, 1994. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems to be happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. Tuesday, January 3rd, 1994. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? Who would have told him? Must have been Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try and see who he talks to, who he asks. Friday, April 8th, 1994. I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it will be used to raise awareness of Painscreek to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When I asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciated his contribution for this town. Tuesday, April 12th, 1994. The deal with Howard Medical came through just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work? Or is it that I don't care anymore? Saturday, May 14th, 1994. Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong? Wednesday, July 6, 1994. I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. All of the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable. Okay, so if Scott's asking about Sophia, then that means he knows something's going on. And hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. It's been really beautiful outside after having some really, really cold days here. So I have the windows open and Thus, I am sneezing due to all of that fresh air I am not currently used to. Okay. Okay, so that's locked, and I don't think... So all I have left is musical boxes and wall clocks. So that's up in the tea room. Okay, let's... Since we're down here... No. Let's go to the study room first. And then we'll go back upstairs to the tea room. So remember, we just got this. Okay. 44871. Enter. Yeah. So we don't need that anymore. We've used the tea room key, we've used Trish's key, we've used the nanny key. I think we've opened the third door. Okay, or not. Who knows? Books here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it's there. Oh, we're missing a book. Okay. And we have to place it. Okay. Nice desk. Cigars. Lighter. Can't pick that. Oh my god, okay. Read. Painscreek Community Hospital. Vivia Roberts Medical Report. Dear Charles Roberts, Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She has accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. However, she needs time to fully recover and a 6-month rehabilitation is needed. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her. This only helps prolong her recovery. I'm suggesting that you try and refrain from visiting your wife until she's in a better state to receive you. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family has caused tremendous strain on her. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Painscreek Community Hospital regards a patient's recovery as the highest priority. Our staff will do their very best to help Vivian. I apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you. Henry Johnson. Doctor. All right. So we have a knight chess piece. Why did we pick that up? And it has a 5. Okay. So study room, a knight chess piece 5. Okay. And that's a pawn. Not what I wanted. I wanted to look at the pawn. And the pawn has a 2. Pawn 2. Okay. Let's close that drawer. We have a middle drawer. Looks like it has a KQBK. So that's going to stand for something. So middle drawer desk. Middle desk drawer for code KQBK. Okay. Illustrated Medical Health Encyclopedia. Okay. Nothing there. Anything on the desk? No. Okay, so we picked up a book. View. Can I do anything with? 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. Hold on. Okay. So then we got book, medical book. We got 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. Okay, don't know what that means. It doesn't let me open it. Okay. And it looks like it actually goes here. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this is like that Silent Hill puzzle, but that one we put together books in the correct sequence. Hold on. 4 right. So does that mean on the right side? My right or their right? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that didn't work. So 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That was very sudden. June 16th, 1975. Dear Charles, I received a letter from Dorothy yesterday. She told me everything. What have you done, my son? Does Vivian know? Have you even considered the consequences of your actions? And what of this Sophia? What will you do with her? You made a mistake and you will need to take responsibility for what you have done. Do you understand? You cannot take her as your wife. You already have one. This scandal cannot be publicly known. It will destroy your political career. However, the child is important. He is your flesh and blood and might be the son you need to properly continue the family. I am now preparing to visit you. Do not say anything to Vivian yet. I will care of it when I arrive. Love, Mom. Okay, so we knew Charles had an affair. Now it sounds like he had an affair with Sophia, and it resulted in a baby. Do we think... So she says the baby's his son. Do we think the son is Scott because the Scott seems to be interested in Sophia? But then Scott and Trisha fancy each other, which is very icky if it turns out that they're actually half siblings. So, which could explain then why Vivian is so against her daughter hanging out with Scott. Huh. Okay. Sophia. Nothing written on the back. Okay. CR. May 3rd, 1974. Vivian hasn't spoken much since she was discharged from the hospital. Dr. Johnson said she has fully healed, but it will take some time for her to adjust back to her old rhythm. I feel our relationship is deteriorating or has suffered permanently in some way. June 17th, 1974. I love Trisha, and I know Vivian does too. I can only hope that my mother's passion for a grandson will not affect Vivian's love for Trisha. I hope that she does not hold any resentment towards Mother. Well, CR. June 11th, 1974. Our baby daughter is born today. We've named her Trisha. Vivian had to go through a cesarean section. I'm just glad that both mother and child are safe, and I thank God for that. I feel so happy to have a baby in the family. There's no words to express the joy I'm feeling inside. At the same time, I'm worried of what mother might say once she knows that the baby is a girl. August 16th, 1974. Vivian is being hospitalized for the second time in a year. The first time was for the C-section, this time for mental instability. So it sounds like she is postpartum. Dr. Johnson told me not to visit her until she is stabilized and ready to receive me. What can I do? Mom wants a boy, but it's not safe for Vivian to be pregnant anymore. Sometimes I feel lost, not knowing what to do. Mostly I just feel lonely. November 16th, 1974. I never thought this would happen. Whenever Sophia is babysitting Trisha, she would listen to everything I have to say. I could express myself candidly. Never once did she question the decisions I made. It made me feel like she understands me. I found comfort in her, both spiritually and physically. I just never thought I would have a relationship with her. What should I do now? July 6, 1975. I have a name for our child. He will be called Vincent Roberts. I will add him to my will. Sophia seems to be hiding as well as she can from Vivian. Even I have not seen her in these last 2 days. I wonder where she could be. Vincent Roberts. Okay. Magdalene Roberts, mother of Charles, dies at age 68. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing the mom's name wrong. Hospital reports heart attack as main cause of death. Magdalene Roberts passed away last night at the age of 68. She was visiting her son, Charles Roberts, in Painscreek when her heart failed. Dorothy Patterson, a maid working at the mansion, knocked on Magdalene's door at 7 a.m. Since there was no answer, she assumed she was still sleeping. It was only 2 hours later, when Magdalene did not respond to her knocking, that she realized something was wrong, and she called Bernard Hopkins, the mansion's butler, who came and opened the room to find Magdalene lying on the bed. She wasn't breathing. He immediately called 911. Dr. Johnson, the family doctor and head of Painscreek Community Hospital, arrived at the mansion at around 9:30 a.m. and pronounced Magdalene Roberts dead. According to Dr. Johnson, Magdalene Roberts probably had a heart attack sometime in the middle of the night. More accurate diagnoses are yet to be determined, but Magdalene's death was most probably the result of high blood pressure and old age. I shouldn't chuckle, but they keep on making me say her name. Yep, and so she died 8/27/1975, which is what we had determined in the last video when I struggled with simple math. Okay, so I feel like we did a lot here. Let's go up to the tea room and see what that brings us. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. Wasn't there a note? Hold on. Wasn't there like a T note? Wasn't there a T note that was on a balcony? Not on that balcony. T note. Not there. Not there. Okay, right, that's closed. Wasn't there a balcony? Is there no balconies? Here we go. There's a balcony. So that means it's on the other side, and I just completely ignored the fact that there's a open door right there. Tea time is 3:20 on the dot. Okay, 3:20. Let's remember that. I feel like we're going to do it, so I don't need to jot it down in my handy dandy notebook. 3:20. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I didn't even do 3:20, did I? Haha. Apparently I can't do time either. June 18th, 1975. Dear Vivian, I am not writing to you as your doctor, but as a friend. I know you had your suspicions about Charles. Now that his affair is revealed, there is no point in beating around the bush. If you want to protect yourself and Trisha, there's only one way. You have to make Sophia and the baby leave Charles. They need to be moved away from Painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate her for her leaving. As for Charles, he will need to know that having his affair publicly known will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor they trust is involved in such a scandal. I figured that Charles will try to add the child into the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. It is a boy after all, and the child will be able to continue the family line. If that should happen, I cannot imagine what will happen to you. Henry Johnson. Okay. Vivian, I have given careful thought to your request, and here is my answer. I have provided a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Magdalene. It is 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. Should you decide to do it, you will need to administer the medicine carefully so no one suspects anything. Call me if you have any questions. Henry Johnson. P.S. Make sure no one else in the mansion ingests any of it. Okay, well, we'll talk about this one first. 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. That tells me that Vivian arranged to have her mother-in-law killed. Probably because of the whole needing a boy. Which then brings me to this. Why is having a boy so important? I mean, I realize it's like late 70s. This is like extreme upper middle class, upper class, not even middle, upper. And I mean, when you really sit down and think about it, especially in those times, I mean, having a male was always a very important element, and they were always the ones that would inherit / take over any type of family. I mean, and technically it kind of still happens even to this day. It's actually a really good TV show on Netflix called The Gentleman, where it's kind of the same thing a little bit, except for obviously it If you haven't seen it, you'll see what happens, but the heir is male. So, all right. So, I think for now, as I just rambled, we're pretty much done, I think, with the mansion for the time being. I don't think... So we figured out the medical book. We're done there. We have the key, I think, to Bernard's house. Yeah, so let's go to Bernard's and see... Let's see what we can... I guess what we can find there, right? I know there's the shed. Did we already check that? Hold on. I think if I remember, it has like a padlock on it, right? And I don't know if we ever mentioned... Did we... Okay, yeah, so there is a padlock. And I don't... Let me double check something. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. We're reading diaries. So we have a Scott and we have Vivian's. Let me take a look at Scott's real quick. Brought me to the attic. He looks so cool. Okay, so we wouldn't be Scott's, and it looks like we... Let me go to, not Vivian, Trisha. Wait. Okay, so we have date there. So we had the studying room code here. Okay. And I don't think we had anything in Derek's. Okay. Let me just make sure I don't have anything down here. No. Okay. So there's nothing that we have document-wise yet for that, but I do want to kind of... Looked like it was a 4-code shed outside mansion, 4-code needed. Okay. So let's go to Bernard's at 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Map. So we're looking for Silver Lake, which is this road right here. Right? Silver Lake. Okay. What number? He's 31. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the right road here. Okay, we're on Silver Lake. It's 25, 26, 29. Okay. 28. Is there like a... No? Here we go, 31. All right. Bernard's. And we have a knife. Okay. Nothing up there. Nope. Nope. Okay. Kitchen is clear. Nice rug. Got some pills, an awkward toilet. Some more pills. No. Okay. Anything over here? Pick up any books? Is there anything? No. Okay. Okay. Pick up. Vivian Roberts, The Untold Story. Vivian Roberts is a well-known for her success as a businesswoman in the 20th century. What most people did not know is that her seemingly overnight success was 30 years' journey that defied everything that she was told to believe in. Vivian was the first and only person in her family to graduate college. By her mid-20s, she left a highly paid job to start a controversial company. She then met her husband, Charles Roberts, with whom she dedicated her life. She started a controversial company? She helped transform the Roberts family businesses and supported Charles during his mayoral... I can't talk. Election in the mid-70s. She also started the Roberts Relief Foundation for the Poor and initiated medical research programs for the sick, which resulted in Painscreek Community Hospital becoming one of the best rehab centers for the elderly in the nation. This is the story of a young woman who came from a humble beginning and became most respected and loved person in the town of Painscreek. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nothing there. He likes to go hunting. Display of military badges. Nothing there. And then an axe display cabinet has been shattered. It looks like 1, 2, 3 axes are missing. And down here is locked. But it doesn't look like you can do a key. Okay. It just got eerie music. Knife is missing from this case. But there's a knife there. Interesting. And a locked gun case. But there's 3 missing, so... This one was broken into, it looks like. But nobody... it's weird to take an axe, but not the shotgun. Or rifle. I mean, I guess if you want to do hand-to-hand, right? Okay, here we go. For Butler, he has a nice house with a nice study here. I mean, I know that probably sounded really bad, but... I mean... I don't know if I've ever really thought of a butler having an office. Okay. Bernard Hopkin. January 3rd, 1994, 2 weeks ago, Scott came to me and asked about Sophia. I was surprised he knew about someone who used to work here 20 years ago. Oh. I told him that she was once a maid that worked here, but after a few years, she decided to leave the village. Today, I commented about the conversation to Vivian. She asked if Scott had said or asked anything else since then. I could see she felt uneasy. She told me to keep an eye on him. I find all this very unsettling. January 19th, 1994. Derek doesn't seem too willing to drive for Vivian. I don't think a 5-day trip is that long. Charles often had trips longer than that, and Derek never seemed to mind them. Now that I think about it, Derek is unusually quiet when Vivian is around. He doesn't even look at her. It's like he's avoiding her. I wonder why. February 20th, 1994. I've noticed Vivian has been getting increasingly paranoid whenever she sees Scott, to the point of being upset by his presence. She asked Charles to have someone replace Scott, but Charles kept him. He likes the boy. Maybe those hunting trips really bonded them. March 2nd, 1994. It's Dad's death anniversary today. I can't believe it's already been more than 2 decades. Okay, so this may be important. Because I saw that the middle desk looked like it had a lock on it. So 3, 2. He said it's been 2 decades, so that's 20 years. So that would be 1974. I visited his grave in the morning. His tombstone is full of fallen leaves. Looks like autumn has started. Mom's tombstone is covered with leaves too. I read today's newspaper and updated him on the things that happened here recently. As I sat there talking, I wonder if he could hear me. Will I just spend the rest of my life serving Charles and Vivian till the day I die? Or until I die? What will people remember me for? April 29th, 1994. I saw Scott and Trisha today. They looked happy. I almost envy them. I think my chance at ever finding a relationship with someone is over. What would my life be if I had accepted Angela? I don't think we would have been happy. She wasn't my type anyhow. Who is my type then? Vivian? I don't know who. Okay. AOL password. Study room locked desk hint. Subtract the yellow darts points from the red darts total. Aunt Cecilian's apartment code. Okay. Here we go. So this was Bernard Hopkins' father's anniversary death. And then he has a study room locked desk. Subtract yellow darts points from red darts total. Okay. So I bet you that's why they showed us those dart rules from the in Suites. And then we have Aunt Cecilia's apartment code 447206. So, and then I'll go ahead and just jot down the AOL password of 74 TY lowercase V exclamation point hashtag or pound sign JD. I'll probably end up keeping this note anyway. Okay. Didn't mean to do that one. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So it's 4 digits. Did we see a dartboard in here? I do not see a dartboard in here. So maybe there's a dartboard downstairs. Alright, we'll go back down in a second. Oh, I don't think I have anything for this. Okay, is there a dartboard here? Anywhere? There's a gun, but no dartboard. Interesting. So why would we have the dartboard rules, but no dartboard? Did I miss the dartboard? Did I? Is there like a dartboard on the ground? Would it be the dartboard at... let's go ahead and leave. Let's go ahead and leave. I've had to have missed something somewhere, right? Okay, well... Was there a dartboard in the mansion? Let's... Did I miss anything? Okay, the kitchen would not have had a dartboard. I missed this last time. Okay. Well, that was a room key to 201. Okay. I know I didn't see a dartboard in the... That's locked. No. That one was locked. Okay, so we're in a bar area. Dartboard, no. Dartboard. No. Dartboard. No, that's a and that's a bathroom over there. That's locked. I don't think there's a dartboard here. Okay. You know what? Let's go back to the hotel. Maybe I'm just overthinking it and it is the dartboard in the hotel. So let's head over there and see what's going on. Here we go. All right. And you know what? Since we've reached here, I think this is actually a good place to stop. Next one, we'll look for the darts. We'll check 201. We'll go back to Bernard's place, hopefully with the answer. Yeah, I think we're good at this point. Thank you so much for watching, enjoying. If you like it, please definitely let me know. Otherwise, you know what? You guys have a great day, and thank you so much.